What's up, everyone? Happy Black History Month and happy early Women's Month, right? Because that's March. Nailed it. This is Press X Star Podcast, Season 6, Episode 7. Press X Star Podcast is an audio and video podcast seeking to transform the video game media landscape through an underserved and protected point of view. I am your host, DJ, a.k.a. Sexy Bad Choices, a.k.a. Little Boy Violet, a.k.a. Do You Know Who Rihanna Manuel is? No? Okay.
She is who doesn't?
Oh, okay. Okay, Sean. Well, who is she? Who is she?
She is a cis hetero woman that did things that you're about to tell us.
Well, she definitely did things. I'm not sure if she's cis or not.
I hate you so much.
All right. Well, Rihanna Manuel has many talents.
Rihanna. Sorry.
From work in game localization on Halo to marketing titles big and small to her insight featured on What's Good Games. Shout out to them. They're awesome.
Yeah, you're talking about Rihanna?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, I know who she is. She like, I wasn't even paying attention to who you were talking about because I was looking at Sean making an awful
she's currently senior manager brand marketing. I feel like there should be a word in between there. For the relaunched G4 TV. So shout out to her. Pretty cool. All right, who else is here?
It's your boy, your heavyweight champion from Witch Nigga, California, a.k.a. the janitor because we watch niggas, a.k.a. guess who's got 2 thumbs and landed his first feature film in L.A.? This guy, Marcus Ellison.
Wait, what?
Yup.
What? Oh, can you not say? Is it NDA? Are you under like?
I can talk to you about it off the cast. Yeah,
I'll make sure to not record that conversation.
Send me a Discord DM right now about what you're doing so I can have an on-screen reaction.
Oh no, just do it in the chat so we all can have an on-screen reaction.
How big was the casting couch?
This was a media Marcus request.
Was it leather or suede?
It was lavender.
Oh, that was super effective.
The flower?
Is this velvet? I am Sean MF Ross.
What the MF stand for?
Caught me off guard. I don't know. I don't have one this week.
I wasn't expecting that.
You've never asked me that before.
Right.
Had to keep the energy going.
And I'm Avery. Hello, everyone.
Oh, look at that. Nice.
Have a wonderful time.
Right? All right, guys, take care. Marcus, did you put the thing? You didn't put the thing in the chat. Put the thing in the chat.
I'm doing it now.
God, you're so slow. Do it. Hurry.
What? Continue the cast.
Well, while Marcus is taking his sweet time typing in letters, talking about he's going to be in a new Marvel movie. As we said, this is Press X to start. And the things we're going to talk about today, there was a new Pokemon that got announced. And as I said, I call myself Big Boy Violet, Little Boy Violet. I don't know.
Yes.
We're going to talk about the We're going to talk about the game, the trailer, just for a little bit, because it's cool. It's just a little teaser trailer. We're going to talk about the PSVR 2 reveal. And then for the heavy hitter, it's going to be what we've been playing, which is, of course, Elden Ring, because everyone's playing that, and Horizon Forbidden West, because everyone's also playing that. So those are the things we're going to talk about today. And now let us jump into what we have been playing. All right, you know what it is. Like this is the game that scored the highest in all of human history. Elden Ring.
Also, the reason why I no longer give a shit about our fantasy league because DJ snaked the shit out of me for that. I don't understand how it was balanced with a guy who won last time could immediately get first dibs on this time. That makes absolutely no sense. But let's move on.
I don't know. I didn't make the rules. I just predicated off of them. You know what I mean? All right. So Elden Ring. We've all been playing it except for Marcus, who chose to take the easy way out and got his refund.
Got my refund. So I beat the game.
Didn't Sean buy that game for you?
He sent me money for it. He sent me money for it, and I was like, you know what? At first I thought this game was going to be something else, and then I found out it wasn't. And then I actually looked at the game, looked at extensively at gameplay footage and everything, and I'm like, I'm not going to play this game on my own time. And then so I got my refund because I wasn't just going to have that junk sit there.
Oh man. All right. So let's get back. All right. Let's Avery. What's give your take because you are the resident Dark Souls expert person here.
This is very much a Souls game. Like everything I've been saying for the last fucking year and a half of leading up to this game, like, oh yeah, this is a Souls game. There are some minor mechanical differences which are actually just taken from Sekiro, but like there's literally nothing about this game outside of it being an open world that's inherently different to any other Souls experience I've ever had.
Right. So are you enjoying this experience?
It's a Souls game. Yes, I'm enjoying the experience. I think outside of me being slightly bored with its open world design, in that I like this is just me coming from like a traditional Souls experience with more of an open corridor situation. I'm not that into it in regards to exploring its open world. That being said, every other aspect of it as a Souls game is hitting appropriately, and I cannot wait to get into year 3 of this game where every aspect of it has been broken up, and we all know what's the min max of everything in this game.
Okay. And then what class did you pick?
I picked Samurai. I picked Samurai specifically because when I play Souls games, I try and play when I play specifically Souls games, I like to play a dex-based class and use dex-based weapons. So they're quick-hitting weapons like your the daggers, curved swords, katanas. And so dex works the best that way. Samurai had probably one of the best, as a class, had one of the best mix of dex plus endurance, which pretty much means that like I can get a lot of quick hits. Don't have a lot of health, don't have a lot of strength, don't have any other non-physical attributes, but I'm quick on my feet. They also give you a bow, which actually the bow combat is a lot better than other Souls games. I actually like the readability on hits. It's actually way more easier to perform. And the only downside I have about Samurai is they give you a parry shield that has little protection, so it's kind of useless. But yeah, that's what I'm doing.
Yeah. Okay. Sean, give us your take. Like what class you're playing, like how much have you played, how are you enjoying the experience?
Ah man. To put a number on how long I've been playing, maybe 3-4 hours, probably.
Okay.
I picked the astrologer, and I really wish like your magic points regenerated in some form or fashion. It looks like when you kill groups of enemies, or I don't know if this is an item that I picked up, but it kind of refills something.
No, there is I don't know the exact mechanics of this because we're only like 4 days into this game, so the Souls community hasn't broken down what this fucking does. But every so often you kill a group of enemies and you'll immediately get a recharge on your flask.
Yeah, it's actually like one of the new features to this now, where like if you kill a group of enemies, then you'll get your flask back and stuff. So yeah.
Okay. So when I first initially booted it up, I walked outside, I stabbed the eagle, and then
bitch,
this man hates America.
shouldn't have been standing there all free like. But
John stabbed and said, "Dark Souls."
No, I mean, I'm just running up and killing every small animal that I could initially. I was
right, as you do.
Get it one rune at a time. I mean, fuck it. Then I started skulking around in bushes, and I don't even know if it works. It just makes me feel safe. I'm hiding in bushes and then attacking people like I'm a fucking bandit, stabbing them in the back. And
Yaga.
But I'm using my sword more than my magic spells because, of course, I feel like I don't want to run out of magic points. Like, let me save this for something more important. But maybe that's the wrong way to go about it.
How many spells can you get off before you're completely like depleted? Do you know? It's like 3 or 4 or 5.
I have not completely. No, it's more than that. I could probably maybe do like 7 or 8 because I'm using the needle instead of the arc thing. The needle, whatever the hell it is actually pretty powerful. More powerful than I thought it would be. Okay. So yeah, I'm walking around. Yeah, I'm walking around picking with things, bullying what I can, and I found this blob thing in the water that shoots off like poison spores, and I'm stabbing it to death. And I see a shadow and ominous death music coming in, and I'm like, oh no, I don't like this. I don't like this. I don't like this. And I see the shadow turn around, and there's a goddamn dragon that landed right next to me. So I start running. I start trying to run, and I'm trying to get on the horse, but I have my magic flask active, which is empty. So the fuck is this?
The dragon's like, sir, do you have a moment? Do you have a moment for our Lord, Savior, and Christ?
I hop on the horse and turn the camera to see if he's giving chase, but he doesn't have to give off chase because he's letting off rounds of fire. And it's just like, oh god. I try to.
So anyway, I started blasting.
Right.
I try to get up a wall, like please get up the goddamn wall, but this horse respects the laws of physics. Other than being a goddamn spirit horse, it would not climb up the wall. But the dragon thankfully did not give chase, and I was like, yeah, I'm good. I'm gonna turn this off for now because that scared the shit out of me.
With the horse, you can double jump. So that's a thing.
The hill was too high.
What?
Oh,
yeah. It's a splash step. It's a Soul Reaper.
What the fuck is this game?
Marcus, you've never seen a horse double jump? It's a normal thing, man. It's a normal thing.
Look, the only double jump I've ever seen a horse do was me getting hit by a train in Red Dead.
Marcus, it's simple. You jump and then you jump again. What the?
Exactly.
Confused about.
I'm sorry.
And then there was another guy on a horse that just kept on killing me over and over. Like I would always knock him off his horse and then run over and try to stomp him out, but then he would get up too quickly. And I maybe my spells, I don't know. I'm terrible at Souls game. This SOB killed me like at least a good 6-7 times before I finally went back and killed him.
So let's yes.
This was not the
Sean
tree
just
sentinel
said,
that killed me.
It was yeah. So when Sean had posted onto the Discord, he said something about like it took me 6 tries, but I beat the horse guy, and I was like, this nigga beat the tree sentinel in 6 tries. I was like, let me try. I got washed like 8 times in a row. I'm just like, what the fuck? and then we get on the cast, right? And we talk, and he's talking about a completely different. So I'm like, oh, okay, that's fine. Yeah.
I'm gonna lie, when I walked up to the actual guy that Sean is talking about, I thought I was like, oh, this is a normal enemy. Like, he's on a horse, so I killed him.
Like I killed him and kept it moving, and I was just like,
this is the Old Spice nigga. He watched me.
I did die when.
Look at your life, then look at me. Now look at your life. You're dead.
I did die though when his 2 homies also on horses showed up, which I did.
Oh yeah.
Which I was not expecting.
Yeah. So
here's the thing. Okay. Here's the thing. I fought him on foot.
I also fought him on foot.
Nah, I ran
Avery, you have beaten Souls games, right? I still haven't beaten Demon Souls.
Oh my gosh. Okay, so I think Avery, we talked off camera. You said you spent like 5 hours in the game.
Yeah, around 5 or 6.
Yeah, I think I'm at like 5 hours. Okay.
I've spent enough hours to have killed every boss except for the tree sentinel in the starting area.
Okay. So yeah, I've spent about 5 hours in the game. I also picked the samurai class. I'm actually enjoying this game. As hard as it is, and as much pushback as it gives you, and as very rigorous is not the right word, but the combat itself is very I can't think of the word. Anyways,
Hard.
it's not even hard. It's just that it doesn't you can't necessarily flow into things like you would expect. So like you have to, if you do like a normal slash, you kind of have to wait until all the frames are done to do the next follow-up kind of stuff. And like that stuff is just like, okay, this is just what the game is going to be. So I've been spending time getting adjusted to that. And when I say spending time, I literally the first like 5 or 6 zombie guards that you fight in the woods, I spent probably about 30 minutes just like stealth killing them, and then like aggroing them and having just combat and figuring out like how the things work, and like I still don't know how to parry an attack with my parry shield. So with, I'm not even sure if this is just like all the classes can do this, or all the classes with a shield, but like there is a counter hit where if you hold your shield up, someone hits you with the shield. If you press R2, you will basically deflect the attack and do a follow-up attack. And I'm not sure if this is in any of the other Souls games, but this move, you would think it's just like, oh, you're guaranteed a hit, but you're not guaranteed anything in Souls. So like you could do this attack and then end up like, you might like when you counter the person's attack, it pushes them back like 2 feet, and you can completely whiff the attack, the counter up attack, and then they can just attack you again. And it's just like, all right, okay, that's something else I need to keep in mind. But
Try it, bitch.
right, exactly. But overall, I'm having a good time with this game, and it's, when people compare the map in terms of like, you don't get anything in the map, and like if you get to a place, then it like pops up as a point of interest on your map, and you have to make sure you mark your map and all this stuff. People are just like, oh my god, this is new and this is crazy. And like for me, it's very much so like Genshin Impact. And if anyone has played Genshin Impact out there, like the map kind of works the same way, where it will give you like major points of interest, but all the little explorable things and all that little like interesting things in the world, you have to go and find it, and then you can mark it on your map. And it kind of works like that in Elden Ring. The game looks really good. It's really pretty. I was actually like, I kind of describe it as ugly beautiful, where the fidelity is great, but the actual like creatures and stuff themselves are ugly as fuck. Like, as Sean was talking about, he like punched the anus of like just like blob creature thing. Yeah, and it's just like, what is this? Like, what was your evolutionary track to lead to this thing? Like, it's terrible. I feel sorry for you.
It wasn't no monkey.
In terms of the open world and exploring, like when I was first starting the game, I didn't really do much exploring. I was just trying to follow the golden path, and everyone that I've listened to podcast wise and article stuff was like, no, you got to go explore. You got to go explore. So I went exploring, and I found this giant that was roaming around with a sword. And at this point, I had my horse.
Seeing him, I was like,
yeah. Nah. So I actually ran directly towards it because at this point I had my save. I had like used most of my runes, which is like your currency in the game. So I was like, whatever, I don't care. If I die, I die, whatever. So I fought him, and I basically just kited him around the, like, it was like a open field kind of thing. And I beat him. It was just like, all right, cool. And then I ran into this little like these like, they're balls, right? They're like rock balls, and they're all together. There's like 6 or 7 of them, and it's just like they move like inchworms.
It's a lot of balls.
It's a lot of balls, yeah. So I was like, all right, let me go take care of this little rock inchworm thing.
Do they have tentacles?
No. It's just a bunch of balls together. So I write up, like, mind you, this is like a normal ass creature. I hit it a couple times, and it basically assumed a defense posture, which is like it formed like an L shape and then starts spinning around. And I'm like, this thing has like 1 health left. So I ran up to it, and that shit comboed me and just killed me. And I'm like,
See, there was your
Dark
first
Souls,
sign.
motherfucker.
There was it made a L shape. You was about to catch this L, my nigga.
You dropped your guard. Mistake number 1. Call the ambulance, but not for me.
But yeah, like it's been like interesting things like that. It was just like, all right, I definitely thought I was gonna win this encounter, and I'm definitely back at the checkpoint, just sitting there. Now I have to go pick up my my monies. The last thing that I did in the game was, there's like really close to like the starting area, there is a dungeon that you can go to, and it's kind of cool to get to the dungeon because like you get to a checkpoint, and if you look around the checkpoint, you'll see this like weirdly shaped statue that's like also kind of shaped in an L shape kind of thing. And you go up to the statue, you interact with the statue, and it like points the direction to a hole in like a rock wall that's like 20 feet away or something like that. And you're just like, it's actually more than 20 feet. Anyways, but you go through the rock wall, you realize that there is a door, and that takes you into this dungeon. In this dungeon, there's like fire traps, there are gargoyles that will completely rinse you, and you get to the end of it, and you fight this rock watchdog thing. And it's one of those things where like I wasn't expecting to do any of this, and now I'm fighting this rock watchdog that has like maybe 15 frames in its animation, and it's just like, what is happening in this game right now? So it's been fun. It's been interesting. Yeah, you know, I'm gonna probably mainline Horizon and then come back and really spend some time in this game.
Yeah.
So yeah. But yeah, that is our impressions on Elden Ring. That has been our podcast. We hope you enjoyed this episode as much as we enjoy making it. Don't forget to rate and review on your favorite podcasting apps, and like, subscribe, and share with your friend, even your mom, on your favorite YouTube channel, which is our channel. If you missed any of this, you can find all details and more on our website at pressx2start.com. Until next time, you take care. Ukraine, be safe. You wash your hands, you wear your mask, and be good to your mom. It's Women's Month. Do it.
Uno out.